Today's episode from Harmony of the Seas is brought to you by our friends at cruiseline.com, where you can compare cruise prices with easy-to-use cruise search. Check out their website in the description below. Good morning and welcome to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. It is actually a very windy day here at Coco Cay, but we're gonna go have some fun. It's about 10:30. Woo, here we go. There we go. And yeah, we are so stoked because we got our departure time extended until 4:30, so we have 6 hours at our cabana. Good stuff. So we've been here for about 2 hours, and I have to say the cabana is a really wonderful investment. If you are traveling with 4 or more people, it's a great value to have all the water park passes and a place to charge your devices and a locker that locks, towels provided for you, drink service. It's just so nice. I highly recommend it. And it's also a nice place just to come for the shade. Now, that in mind, there's no shortage of shade or bars or food here on the island. It's just, this is a nice little extra luxury. If you want to take little breaks in between, apply sunscreen, have some food, have some drinks, and have a little extra level of service. So pretty awesome experience so far at the cabana. At the top of the slingshot water slide, and the coolest thing is that on the staircase they mark how long your wait time will be, so you know if you're at that point it'll take 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever. So we were at the 15-minute point. We felt like it was totally worth it. But what's so striking about being up here, you guys, is just all the color that you see when you look down. Check this out. Okay, the slingshot is terrifying. You go like total zero gravity. So scary, so scary. So we're gonna do this mat thing. Do you like my hat? No, seriously. What's this slide called? Something splash. Splash Speedway. Splash Speedway. This is the Splash Speedway. You ride down front facing on one of these mats. So we're gonna try to film it if we can. So far though, I have to say, do you like my hat? I have to say, the slingshot is totally my fave. The family raft one. It's scary as heck, but it's my fave. Alright, let's do this! You guys ready? Yeah. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! Junior is doing Daredevil's Peak, and then Mom is next. Bye, baby.
There you go. Excellent.
That's a good boy.
Excellent.
All right, are we ready to do this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right.
Sit right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, following instructions. Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
Good, no problem.
So excited.
Buddies out. So make sure always cross your arms, cross your legs, lay back all the time, and two legs streaming out.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Woo! After lunch, you could really feel the crowd start to thin out. So we just decided it was gonna be water slide palooza. So we went into Daredevil's Peak. Is that what it's called? Daredevil's Peak. That is the coolest water slide in the world. It is amazing, it's worth it. It's really super long, but it's not like drop slide scary. The drop slides are a little too much for me today. They're kind of freaking me out, but I like Slide and Palooza. So now we're gonna try to do the slingshot again, which is the big round raft that we can go on as a family. That's my personal favorite. So yeah, no lines, and it's 3:15 and all aboard time is 4:30, so we're just gonna milk every minute of it. All right, you guys are clear. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Oh gosh. Here comes the dip.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
You guys want to do it again? Well, we stayed at Perfect Day for as long as we possibly could, and now we're shutting down the place. So it's time to say goodbye to our beautiful friend, Thrill Waterpark. Next time, we definitely want 2 days here. There's so much to do. There's so many little sections of the island to enjoy, and it's hard to do it all in one day. So I have a feeling, Coco Cay, that we will be back. There is no one behind us, and we just had the last crew come in, so I think that means we better get on. Yep, security's closing it down over here. Okay, here we go. This is too funny, you guys. Hi. I have so much to share with you guys. It's 7:30. We got back on the ship at about 4:30, and I'm telling you guys, we were the last people back on the ship today from Perfect Day, Coco Cay. I feel different about like playing it safe when you're on the private island. They're not going to leave you behind. I mean, we weren't pushing it that much, but we really didn't have this feeling of like rush, 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 because they can't leave you behind at the private island. It's just not possible. Okay, enough about that. I just think it's really funny. So when we got back to the ship, what did? We came back, we showered, we got all the sand and the chlorine, and all that stuff off of our bodies and kind of just lounged around the room. And of course, hunger struck. We're like, okay, we're starving, because you know how when you're at a water park, you don't really like eat a ton because you just want to keep going, going, going. Well, that's what we did. It looked like we ate a ton, but we really didn't. We had a quick lunch and then we were like back at it again. And then all of a sudden we were starving. So I actually have a tip for you guys that our subscribers shared with me that I have to share with you. We have been really enjoying, even though we're just on the ship 2 days now, the Vitality Cafe for fresh squeezed juices. So rather than going for a cocktail, because I kind of wanted to go for a cocktail, we went up there to Vitality Cafe and stocked up on juices. Now, they work with your refreshment package or your deluxe drink package. And you guys, these suckers are $8.95 a pop. So 2 rounds of fresh juices to replenish our bodies and hydrate and get all the celery and ginger juices and vitamins in us, and some granola bars too. They had some really tasty granola bars, which were honestly more like oatmeal cookies, but we won't talk about that. Had some snacks and lounged around the room, and then we got hungry again. So my son's like, Mom, let's go to the boardwalk. And so we're like, okay, well, let's go to the boardwalk doghouse. Well, as you guys may know, I do not like hot dogs. Well, it turns out they don't just have traditional like Coney Island style hot dogs. They have like fancy brats, and they had this apple sausage. So I actually got a hot dog. Didn't eat it all. It was a little bit chewy for me, but the toppings were great. They had little coleslaw and potato salad, son? Yeah, potato salad on the side. So we got a little bit of nutrition in our bodies, if you can call that nutrition, and then wandered around. We looked at off the back of the ship while the water show performers were doing like their warm-up back there. So there was the guy was like bouncing on the line, and everybody was warming up and stretching, and it was just really neat to kind of just laze around. And then, of course, I had to get a cocktail because drink package, right? So I found this little gem. This is the Margtini, and I cannot remember what bar I got it at, but I'm going to find out. It's whatever down in the promenade that has all of the margaritas, and it's like a combination of a martini and a margarita. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is so good. So this was my getting ready drink tonight. Came back, curled the hair, got the makeup put on, because if you were following today at Coco Cay, you know that I was not wearing any makeup and I wasn't presentable, ready for dinner. So we did all of that, and here we are, ready to go enjoy our first night in the dining room. We have set dining at 7:45, and we're gonna go meet our servers and check out, I believe, the Silk dining room on deck 5. So super excited to do that. We have so much to share with you all about Coco Cay. I think we're going to end up making some standalone episodes about the idea of getting a Thrill Waterpark cabana and what you get, and if it's a good value and if it's worth it. I think it's worth its own topic alone, because I could talk about it for 20 minutes right now, but I won't bore you guys, so just stay tuned for that. So yeah, let's go check out the main dining room and see how much we can do after that, because I have a feeling that Mama is going to crash after a full day at the water park. I mean, we went strong for 6 hours, you guys, so I don't know how long this is going to last, but hey, I'm done up, so we're going to give it the old college try. Okay, just a few more things before we head to dinner that I realized I had not updated all of you on. So I had mentioned yesterday that our itinerary might be changing, and it is indeed true. There is a tropical storm that is going through the area of St. Thomas and Puerto Rico, down by the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, so we have definitely had a full itinerary change. So instead of St. Thomas and St. Martin, we are going to be going officially to Costa Maya and Cozumel. So while we were at Perfect Day today, I spent some time making arrangements to do different excursions, because our plans when we were going to be going to St. Thomas and St. Martin were just to basically take a cab to different beaches. Well, since things have changed and we know where we're going, in Cozumel, we love going to Nachi Cacombe. So I got online and got our reservations secured and a deposit put down on Nachi, so that's really exciting. We're going to be going there on Thursday. And then in Costa Maya, I jumped onto the website for Maya Chan. I had heard great things about it. It's another kind of a funky beach club type day where it's a few miles from the port, and they actually have vans that transport you there. So our subscribers definitely recommended it. I know they're having a problem with some of that seaweed that is affecting all of the east-facing beaches down in that area, including Belize and Costa Maya, that whole area. But we're willing to go check it out and just have a great beach day, and we're very much wanting to share that experience at Maya Chan with our community. So hopefully that will go well and we'll get that all secured. But thank goodness for the internet. on the island today. Also, I feel like we didn't tell you all of the details about Perfect Day at Coco Cay today. There's so much to share, from the fact that we actually took a little shuttle onto the island. We were running kind of late, and it was very easy to walk to the entrance of the water park, but the shuttles were lining up right when we got off the ship, and so we just jumped on one, and boy, they haul to the check-in area, so that was kind of cool. Also, our cabana was really neat. We're going to go into a lot more detail, like I said, in a standalone episode on it, but if you are traveling with a party of 5 or 6 people and you are thinking about buying full day water park passes, price out the cabana, because the Thrill Waterpark cabanas come with the water park passes, and it might just be a little tiny bit more money for you to get a cabana, so check it out. Another note about Thrill Waterpark cabanas, they are right in the middle of the action at Thrill Waterpark. We were not on the beach in one of the cabanas, we were not in one of the overwater cabanas that are coming later this year, we were not on Chill Island, we were in the family action. So if you're looking for something quiet, tranquil, that is not for you, you need another type of cabana. Thrill Waterpark cabanas are poolside. They're spread out all over the water park, they're not all by the wave pool. In fact, we were at the base of Daredevil's Peak, and that was really cool for us because we could keep an eye on the lines and see if it was really mellow or if it was really busy, and that was a good way for us to know kind of what we were going to do, what we were going to prioritize. So like I mentioned, 2 days at Coco Cay would be unbelievably cool. It's so broken up into different little areas. You know, you look at it online in advance and you think, oh, I can check it all out in one day. But I really don't feel like you can. You know, you could devote like 3 hours to each section and try to do your best, but I feel like you either go to the water park for the day or you go to some of the relaxing areas. Here's an example. I never even saw the big freshwater pool today. I never even got there. I wandered over to Chill Island by the beach area and did a live stream there, but I actually never went over and saw the pool. There was just no time. So I love the fact that Royal Caribbean is now adding cruises with 2 days to cruise to Coco Cay. So if you're on one of those cruises, you are gonna love it. It's such a great, great cruise experience. And we're not even really water park people. We're not really even theme park people, but we loved it. We found it to be extremely clean. It was very efficiently run. You didn't want for anything in Thrill Waterpark. Even without a cabana, you would not have needed anything. The seating was so ample. There were chairs everywhere. There was lots and lots of shade. There was food to be had everywhere. And good news, you guys, they have added a bar, a little kind of pop-up bar in the Thrill Waterpark. One of the complaints that people had before about Thrill Waterpark was that there's no bar service. Friends, it is there now, and the service is great, and they were very, very fully stocked. I got them to make me an Aperol Spritz today, of all things, and they had everything. They had champagne, Aperol, club soda, they had it all. So, wow, what an impressive experience, and like I said, we could talk about it for hours, so there's probably gonna be a lot more content coming about Thrill Waterpark, but time of our life, it will definitely encourage us to sail with Royal Caribbean again. Okay, so it's time to go to dinner. Sorry about that. I just had to get that all in. Let's go. We've just wrapped up dinner in Silk, and now we've wandered down to Central Park, which really is as relaxing at night as everyone said it was. This is very tranquil and so pretty. So dinner was good. We definitely could not whip out the camera at our table though, because we had a banquet seating kind of an arrangement and there were people right next to us. So it would have been super rude to, you know, try to talk on camera at the time. So we decided just to wait. Service was good. They were pretty prompt. The food was good. I wouldn't say it was super excellent, but it was good. It was pretty kind of just typical, kind of like the equivalent, I'd say, of like good food at a wedding type of a dinner, but we really enjoyed it, and our servers were really, really sweet. So I feel like what's interesting about this ship is, even though it's the second largest ship in the world and it feels totally new to us, I feel like it's super easy to navigate, and we really know our way around, and we're starting to find our favorite neighborhoods and our favorite spots, even though it's only the second day. It's kind of a comforting feeling, not feeling lost all the time. This morning I would have said I don't really know my way around, but now I think we've kind of developed our little preferences, and we're figuring out kind of where we can get to really quickly and easily from our own stateroom, which is kind of this area right here. We're only one floor away from the Central Park area, which is so great because we can just jump up to Park Cafe, grab our morning coffee, grab a snack, or another short walk, and we're on like the boardwalk or down in the promenade. So we're going to head off to sleep right now. It's late, we're tired, and we're super excited to rest tomorrow. It's a sea day tomorrow, much needed. Only plans we have tomorrow are our specialty dinner at 150 Central Park, and we're gonna take in, I think, the ice show tomorrow. So thank you so much for tuning in today and following along on our journey. We'll see you tomorrow.